I remember being 9 years old and realizing that I had talents and abilities to sing and to play and to write music. I remember feeling that I was supposed to be part of something great or do something great in my life, and that the nucleus of this thing was music. In fact, I was so sure of it that I spent the next 20 years of my life in pursuit of success in the music industry and continued success, and yet there was still this emptiness. Not that I didn't try to fill it with relationships and work and alcohol and drugs, but nothing could fill it. It was during this period of my life that a series of things began to happen. My mother fell ill in Missouri, and I left Nashville to care for her, to have her die in my arms a year and a half later. Depression and sadness drove me deeper into my addiction. Thoughts of suicide, and even eventual incarceration due to a series of very poor decisions. But it was these very things that led me to a state of brokenness, a place that I needed to be in order to call out to God. I'd love to tell you that a lightning bolt struck from the heavens and I was instantly transformed into a model of the perfect Christian man, but that wasn't the case. I was a tough piece of clay, one that required much kneading before a suitable vessel could even begin to be formed. You see, it was when I called out to God and asked Him to work in my life, when I become willing to trust Him, that's when He began to work the junk and the hurt and the pain out of my life. I am so blessed now. God has restored my life 10 times better than I ever could have imagined it being. My marriage is solid. My children are well. Relationships He has restored. And this ministry, I'm so honored that God allows me to travel about the country and share His story, His freedom with the lost and the hurting. We're blessed that we can travel to jails and to prisons and to concert venues and churches and public meetings and wherever anyone will hear the message of Christ. Hey, it's time for me to go, to do what I do. I hope one day that we meet, but if we don't, I'm going to leave you with this. Jesus came to free us all. He loves us. There's no bondage that He cannot break, and there is no sadness that He cannot replace with joy. He always, always has our best interest in His mind. Be blessed.